It's Murder Deja.
Ah, yes. That was Murder Deja Vu by our very own Murder and Pete. Drifting into your ears like a cold wind through a half-open cellar door. You've been listening to WWAD.
What would Ash do? Radio.
The only station where the shadows are louder than the songs. But my little grave diggers, our time in this haunted booth grows short. The keeper must return to his crawl space, and you must return to darker tales. Stay tuned, fiends, for the regularly scheduled descent into true crime terror. It's time now for Canada.
In February of 2010, investigators with the Ontario Provincial Police brought a respected military commander into a small interrogation room. His name, Colonel Russell Williams, a decorated officer trusted with commanding Canada's largest air base. But behind his polished uniform lay a dark secret. One that would soon unravel under the unrelenting pressure of a seasoned detective.
Appreciate you coming in, Russell. Long day, I imagine.
Oh, not too bad. I understand these things have to be done.
They do, and I have done a lot of them. I usually find that we can get through it a lot easier if we are both just straight with each other from the start.
For the first hour, the conversation remained polite. Questions about Williams' movements, his vehicles, his home. The detective's tone was casual, but the net was already tightening.
Well, these first two attacks happened not far from my place in Tweed. Well, the second one did. We didn't even know the first one happened. But I understand that was reasonably close as well. But the second one was very close.
Right. Well, you see, I've been going through some of the timelines, matching locations, vehicles, and it turns out your Nissan Pathfinder was seen in some very specific places, Russell.
Oh, yeah, I drive a lot for work. It's possible. I have to drive to a lot of different areas.
Right. Makes sense. You are a busy guy, Russell. But here's the thing. We also found tire tracks behind Jessica Lloyd's house, and they match your tires uniquely.
Well, I can't explain that.
The detective pushed further, presenting witness accounts and forensic evidence. Bit by bit, the walls began to close in.
We also took a boot impression from where someone stood, watching Jessica's bedroom window. It matches your boots, Russell.
I see.
I know this can't be easy. You've got a wife, a career. You've built a life people respect. But you and I both know that something is happening here. And your name is not showing up by accident, Russell. The truth is going to come out. You can decide how it comes out.
Well, I understand. I'm trying to help out any way I can here.
That's good to hear, Russell. Because we also have your DNA.
It was then, after hours of quiet resistance, the Colonel's resolve crumbled.
I'd like to minimize the impact on my wife.
Then why don't you start with the truth? Did you kill Jessica Lloyd?
Yes, I did.
And Corporal Mary France Comeau?
Yes.
The confession was chilling. In that moment, the mask of a respected commander was ripped away. Behind it stood a man living a double life, a leader in uniform and a predator in the shadows.
So open your eyes and gaze into the abyss as we delve deeper into Canada's crawl space.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Breaking news, a school shooting with reports of multiple fatalities, this time in Santa Fe,
20
Texas.
to 24 people dead.
At least 59 now dead. More than
Possible school shooting at Saskatchewan in Canada.
A suspected serial killer in Toronto. The 66-year-old landscaper Bruce MacArthur facing 5 counts of first-degree murder.
Serial killer.
John Paul Osteen.
We don't know whether that's...
Oh, fuck off.
Rips. Hefty bong rips.
You know what really grinds my gears? Guys that work at landfills.
Why?
Me too.
Guys that go to landfills.
Me too.
Yeah, that's the worst. Just fucking burn your garbage like a normal human being.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Global
everybody
warming
have
is
a-
not real.
Doesn't everybody have a garbage pit in their backyard that they just throw all their shit into and burn?
Farmers do.
Aren't we all farmers in some sense?
We should
No, not really at all.
I farm social currency every day.
Farming for those likes.
Social currency is important.
It is.
You know,
How do you spend that?
how do you spend it?
Free
On-
food.
On freedom.
Oh, I guess, right?
You
Yeah.
spend it on freedom. Well, if we're talking about my social currency, then yes, free food.
No, there's a.
If you're talking about like
hefty
Chinese social
fucking
currency, then it's
fee.
on like being allowed to communicate with other human beings.
Ride trains, flying planes.
Yeah, anything. Like they'll just shut your shit down if you're a fucking degenerate in China.
That's why I'm never going to buy anything that has a computer, like a battery-powered car that has a computer that can shut it all down, like a Tesla. If Elon Musk can shut my car off, I'm not getting that car.
Or even components of your car.
Yeah.
The good news is he's probably too high on ketamine to even like notice where you are at any
I
given
mean,
time.
luckily.
Well, yeah, but if he ever gets clean, it's a problem.
He's going to have all those demons to face again.
Well, you should be facing your demons.
It's true. Welcome to Canada Crawl Space. This is the crawl space for,
Ketamine crawl space.
yeah, ketamine crawl space. Nice. Canada's ketamine.
You know,
And it is ketamine crawl space.
I've been thinking about a way to combine all of our names into one. What is a successful way to combine Sean, Jesse, and Corey into one name?
No.
Jay Coron.
Coranzi?
No, I
Okay,
got it.
What is it?
Jean-Rie.
I like it.
Jean-Rie.
I like it.
That's what I think is the most successful way to combine our three names. So I am Jean-Rie.
I am Joran.
You'll have to say it different ways. Okay.
You took the most successful
did
one
take
already.
You did. You made us have to think.
Yeah,
now.
but what did you say? Yeah, I've been thinking about this for a while, so putting you on the spot.
Mine was, what did I say? I don't remember now. Koranzi. That was what Koranzi.
The Quran.
This reminds me of something.
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce.
Speaking of which,
Are they
actually,
Islamic?
they got engaged. They got engaged recently.
They did get engaged. You know what?
What?
I think that ties directly into our sponsorship for this week.
Weird how I did that.
That was really.
How did you guys do that?
That was great. Perfect.
Thank you.
We rehearsed that perfectly.
Every love story deserves a good night's sleep. For years, you've tossed and turned. You've gasped for air. You've dreamed of loving glory, of Super Bowl confetti falling from the sky, but never of rest. Until now. From the Queen of Eras to the King of the End Zone, introducing the Taylor Swift Cross Travis Kelce limited edition CPAP machine. Not just a machine, a ballad of breath, a symphony of silence, a touchdown for your lungs. Each inhale feels like a verse written just for you. Each exhale, a promise that you'll never go to sleepless again. Custom painted in enchanted red and midnight blue, adorned with gold accents, because when you dream in championship colors. Limited to 87 units worldwide, because legends don't need more than a number to change the game. Swifties, Chiefs Kingdom, this is your moment. Breathe in love, breathe out exhaustion. The Taylor Swift Cross Travis Kelce CPAP machine. Sweet dreams are a love story, baby. Just say yes.
It's played now.
Did we play the
You've
sponsorship?
heard the sponsorship by this point.
Oh my God! What did you think? Is there, I hope it's like the shopping channel. Once they're gone. So,
right?
We didn't.
I have to try to fix your mic again.
I don't think the advertisement actually told anybody how to fucking buy them.
No, there was no website.
That can be problematic. If you want one, just contact me. I'll get you one.
It's a bit better, hey?
Yeah, that's
It was turned downwards. Those mics kind of suck. Especially, well, they don't suck, but when it's on
The
that
stands.
mic stand, it's been the ongoing drama in the crawl space. Was you in that?
It has.
stand?
My arch nemesis is the mic stand.
You battle it valiantly every time, though.
So, what are we, Jean-Marie, Karak, and what was your name?
I don't remember. Joran?
Taylor Swift.
Joran?
Yeah,
What are we, Joran, Jean-Marie, and Karak talking about today?
Well, we are talking about the nefarious Colonel Russell Williams. How much?
What a cunt, am I right?
How much did you guys know about him before doing the research?
Very little.
Yeah, me too.
I knew as much as I do now because you guys did all the research.
But like, if you don't look him up specifically, you don't see all the pictures.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I've seen the pictures. Like, obviously, I know enough about Russell Williams to form an opinion on it. I've read the stories and read through everything as well.
I've read the tales and I've told the
But
rhymes.
nobody deep dives. Nobody deep dives like Jerron.
I'm going to be so confused.
That was your name, right? Jerron?
Sure.
Okay. Well, we got quite a bit of pages to get through here. So,
Sorry,
buckle
everyone.
in.
This is a Jesse heavy episode.
Yeah, this is a duo.
That's because he's a nerd.
Accurate.
All right. Born David Russell Williams on March 7th, 1963, to parents Christine and Cedric David Williams in Brownsgrove, Worcestershire, England.
Worcestershire sauce was a complete accident, by the way.
It's a happy accident.
Yeah,
I
like they
love
didn't know what the fuck they were doing. They were just like, hey, let's put this shitty tasting sauce in a barrel and just forget about it for like fucking 100 years, and they tried it and they're like, not bad.
I thought they just picked up dirt from all around Worcestershire.
Just threw it in a bin.
I said it right the first time, and now I just cannot do it again.
Like Worcestershire sauce is a complete accident. It was not meant to be. And then they were like, just like fucking Tootsie Rolls. Tootsie Rolls were like created not as a food item, but as like a patch for military equipment.
A tasty, delicious patch.
Yeah, it was like a patch for fucking like tank treads and shit. And,
What?
And kids eat it now.
For metal tank treads?
I'm fucking telling you. If you search up like what's it called? Like is it Tootsie Rolls? Search up like the history of Tootsie Rolls.
Tootsie Rolls. I like Tootsie Rolls.
I didn't think I did. It turns out I do.
Yeah, well, you like tank tread patch. Yeah.
Fuck yeah. All right. The first thing I need to mention, he's an immigrant and he fucking murders people. So
Yeah, send them all back.
How very unshun of you.
You were here, Karan, for Karak first. Karak said it first.
you don't know who Sean is anymore. Just kidding. I say it very, off the cuff. No, that's not right. That's like I mean it, but like don't mention it to anybody.
Off the record.
No, not off the record either. I'm on the record saying
He's
saying
on
it
the record.
facetiously. Then there we
He's
go.
on the record saying send all the immigrants back.
All right. The family immigrated to Canada when Russell was very young and settled in Chalk River, Ontario. His dad, Cedric, worked at the Chalk River Laboratory, which was a Canadian nuclear research laboratory where he worked as a metallurgist.
Well done.
Yeah. While living in Chalk River, the family became close with another family, the Sovkas. They get real evil. They were so close with this family that when Russ's parents divorced, his mom remarried one Dr. Jerry Sovka. And I'm not sure if they're related.
I feel like it's probably from the same family, right?
Probably.
They were
It
so
might be
close.
the guy.
Yeah, I was going to say that. It's the neighbor.
Yeah, for sure. Russell took the Sovka last name during this time, and the new family moved to Scarborough, Ontario.
Scarborough Fair.
Yeah. Russell attended high school at Birchmount Collegiate while living in the Scarborough Bluffs area. He delivered the Globe and Mail newspaper and learned to play the piano.
Very 1950s of him.
Hey. By 1979, Russell was 16 years old, attending Upper Canada Collegiate, living as a boarding student while his family was living in South Korea, where his stepdad was overseeing a reactor project. Like all this nuclear, like these guys were smart.
Yeah,
Right?
like his dad and his stepdad are both nuclear.
He worked in reactors.
I feel like metallurgist is a made-up occupation. It's like, what are you? Well, I'm a metallurgist. It's like, what do you do? Well, I fucking
urges about metal.
I looked it up, and now I can't remember what it was.
Well, you were
urges.
I think you literally just fuck around with metals. Yeah,
I think so. Manipulate it, see its properties, see how it reacts to other things. Maybe
it's almost like a what the fuck is that? The alchemist. That's essentially what metallurgy is. Alchemy.
Could be.
Yeah.
Full Metal Alchemists.
Yeah.
But they're metallurgists. Okay.
So that it's coming right into your face.
Put it right in his nose.
Yeah.
I don't want it.
Russell was selected as prefect in his final year. After graduating from high school, he studied economics and political science at the University of Toronto, Scarborough, where Paul Bernardo was also attending at the same time, 2 years ahead of him.
Two creepy
2 years.
dudes.
Yeah, that's wild.
I mean, there was a lot of shit happening then.
We don't have.
I mean, not this time, I guess. A little later.
There's not like a ton of serial killers though throughout Canadian history. So to have two at the school at the same time, it's pretty wild.
Yeah. While attending the university, he would pull fun pranks on friends. His favorite being picking locked doors and hiding in rooms for hours to surprise the person.
That sounds so fun.
So I thought that was like fucking weird at first, and I think it is to like wait for hours, right? But like his buddy on the documentary on YouTube, I can't remember, or it's the I can't remember what it was. Maybe I mentioned it here. But he was saying that, like, he did it with him. So it's like either they're both just weirdos or he really saw nothing wrong with just waiting in a room for hours. It's kind of funny. It's definitely, I appreciate the dedication to the bit.
At least it's better if there's two. It's like you can visit with somebody. Just standing there by yourself for hours is just like...
Because that's what I was picturing at first.
Well, yeah, but that's what he goes on to do.
Yeah. Oh, I guess, right, yeah.
It's kind of what he's best at, yeah.
So Williams graduated with a Bachelor of Arts in 1986.
Not a real diploma. Get a real fucking diploma, please, Russell Williams.
Well, luckily for you, Corey, he joined the Canadian Forces.
Exactly.
Very randomly in 1987, where he received his flying wings in 1990. But yeah, that same friend was like, he just said one day, I'm going to join the military. And we were all like, what? Yeah. So it's very random.
That's what happens when you get a Bachelor of Arts, kids. You join the fucking military. That's your only option. You didn't even need it to join the military. You could have joined the military.
Yeah. Oh,
so don't waste your money on a Bachelor of Arts degree.
Williams was posted to 3 Canadian Forces Flying Training School based at CFB Portage La Prairie, Manitoba, where he served as an instructor for 2 years. He was promoted to captain in January 1991.
He did really good.
Yeah, he went quick. Yep.
Elevated himself in 4 years.
I mean, there's reasons why they didn't look at him right away. During the same time, he must have met, courted, and wooed Mary Elizabeth Harriman, because the two married on June 1st, 1991. Mary Elizabeth Harriman is at least was an associate director of the Heart and Stroke Foundation of Canada. In 1992, Williams flew the CC-144 Challenger at CFB Shearwater in Nova Scotia while posted to the 434 Combat Support Squadron in an electronic warfare and coastal patrol role. By 1994, Russell was transporting VIPs, which included government officials and foreign dignitaries, while posted to the 412 Transport Squadron in Ottawa. There's a lot of just so much military jargon, all the numbers, and
it means nothing to. It's like, oh, there's one guy out there that's like,
hey,
oh yeah, the 412, yeah,
412,
represent.
Yeah, that's me, baby.
In 2004, Williams earned a Master of Defense Studies. Master of Defense Studies, defending his 55-page thesis supporting the preemptive war in Iraq at the Royal Military College of Canada. It's like, they lost that war.
Is it Iraq?
I mean, I guess
Iraq?
they killed Saddam.
Iran.
Well, it's Iraq.
Iran.
Iran. Yeah.
And Iran so far away.
Williams was promoted to Lieutenant
You rock hard.
Colonel in June 2004 and was appointed commanding officer of 437 Transport Squadron at CFB Trenton.
Do you guys say Italy or Italy?
Italy.
Yeah, but what do you say, Italian or Italian?
Italian.
Italian? Do you say Italian or Italian?
I'm Italian. Well, I'm actually not Italian.
No, but what do you... See, for a while I used to say Italian. Why did I say
Italian seasoning?
Why did I do it? Why would I do that? Why would I do that to you guys? Because you're like, it's Italy. Why the fuck would I say Italian? What a mistake. That's my only regret in life.
You're a lucky man.
Is saying Italian.
So many times and no one corrected me.
No, they did.
Oh,
that's not how you say it. I was like,
I regret fighting them so long about it.
That is how you say it. You say Italian. But I knew you never said I knew it was wrong.
You knew all along.
I knew it was wrong.
All right. So he held that position for 2 years. And actually, during those 2 years, he served as commanding officer of Camp Mirage.
See, that's the coolest sounding thing that they've listed.
Right? It's a pretty cool little facility. It's a secret logistics facility believed to be located at Al Minhad Air Base in Dubai between December 2005 and May 2006.
But they don't know because it was a mirage.
It was all believed to be. This facility provided support to Canadian forces in Afghanistan. Oh, it's just so much fucking.
Chill out. Just chill out.
Don't worry, it's
what
my...
can I skip?
You can't skip shit.
No.
Jesse needs to start interjecting with.
No,
like,
he's got lots of stuff.
I
Don't
got
worry.
lots coming
Don't
up.
worry, he's got lots of stuff. In July of 2006, Russell and Mary moved to Orleans, a suburb of Ontario.
Orleans?
Orleans.
I don't know.
A suburb of Ottawa.
Or Cajun, I see. Yeah.
It's a good thing I'm here.
Yeah, thank you, Corey. Jeez. God. Didn't know what I would do. When Russ was posted to the Director of Air Requirements at the National Defense Headquarters, where he served as Project Director for the Airlift Capability Project Strategic, C-17 Globemaster III, and Tactical, the CC-130J Super Hercules.
Very important.
And the Fixed Wing Search and Rescue, which is the CC-127J Spartan.
Also very important.
Yep. He was working under Lieutenant... Remember those numbers? Like there's
a test.
Working under Lieutenant General Angus Watt.
Also,
you want to pass me just like any of the drinks in there? My mouth is getting parched.
Get him a good old strawberry Dr. Pepper.
Strawberry Dr. Pepper, just the way Grandma used to make them. Prune
I'm
juice
jealous.
and strawberries.
I wish my grandma made strawberry.
Dr. Pepper.
Dr.
Dr. Pepper is bottled by both Pepsi and Coca-Cola, depending on your jurisdiction.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe that.
I fucking swear. I swear.
There's going to be a fight here.
It is a Pepsi product.
I'm currently Googling it right now.
You're going to find out I'm right. We've had this conversation before.
Is Dr. Pepper bottled by both Pepsi and Coke?
No.
Yes. Dr. Pepper is bottled by both Pepsi and Coke bottlers in different regions. Jesse, you cunt. That's what it says. That's weird.
Very specific.
You've just been like training your AI.
Anything he puts in, it ends off with Jesse, you cunt.
Dr. Pepper is an independent company, Keurig Dr. Pepper, that partners with two cola giants for distribution instead of owning its own bottling plants.
The more you know.
Mm-hmm. I knew that. I knew that. Now you know it. Now,
I stand corrected.
Now everybody knows it. Usually I'm wrong though. I don't blame Jesse for being weary because every time I like drop out a factoid that's random, Jesse's like, that doesn't sound it correct, and I'm like, yo, no, it's true. And then he like looks, it's not at all.
There's like 4 dudes who are like, huh.
3 of them were in here.
Yeah. I didn't know that. All right. Watt went on to recommend Williams to Colonel in January 2009, while Russell was posted to the Canadian Forces Language School in Gatineau, Quebec, for 6 months of French language training.
Sean was in that same training with him.
Russell Williams moved a lot, and anywhere that Russell lived, peculiar break-ins would occur. I almost got it as a little rhyme.
That was very sing-songy of you.
Between 2008 and 2009, while living in Orleans, 34 similar break-ins and attempted break-ins all occurred around Williams's house. Women and young girls would wake up with their undergarments missing. And even more terrifying, some would wake up to some sort of message from him left while they were asleep. Police called the events very peculiar and told residents to stay vigilant. So helpful.
Watch out, guys! There's a pervert around.
Yeah, right. Williams was sworn in as wing commander at CFB Trenton on July 15th, 2009 by outgoing wing commander Brigadier General Michael Hood, again at the recommendation of General Watt.
Betcha he feels like he's got egg on his face.
Right. Corey, this is you.
Am I
you're
Michael Hood?
No, you're General Watt.
Oh, I'm General Watt.
Yeah.
You gotta be good with people. In other words, you gotta be a leader. You gotta have the good with administration. You have to be good with the media and good with the public. It all has to come together in a package that gives us confidence that you will do well as a wing commander. And Rush had all of that package.
CFB Trenton.
That's probably what he sounded like.
I took it off the. It's not. I wrote it from the documentary.
He didn't sound like that. I'm shocked.
Like close, though. Like strikingly close.
He never pronounced things like that.
Eerily similar.
All right. CFB Trenton is Canada's busiest military base and support hub for overseas military operations. Being the starting point for the Highway of Heroes funeral procession, it functioned as the point of arrival for all the bodies of Canadian Forces personnel killed in Afghanistan. 4,000 men and women are stationed at Trenton, so it's needless to say the position of who is wing commander is very important.
That's a ton of people.
Yeah, right?
That's massive.
Russell owned a cottage in Tweed, Ontario, which was about a half-hour drive from CFB Trenton, on a street called Cozy Cove Lane.
How majestic.
Yeah, right. Mary Elizabeth worked in Ottawa, so she mostly stayed in their home in Orleans.
To note, when she was at their place in Tweed, Mr. Russell Williams would go on extremely long walks at night just to work out his back, he would tell her.
How long is extremely long?
Well, enough to be creepy in people's basements.
Yeah.
Basements, rooms, or
that takes time.
Windows. Williams was regarded as a model military officer over his 23-year career. He had flown Queen Elizabeth II and the Duke of Edinburgh, the Governor-General of Canada, the Prime Minister, along with many other dignitaries across Canada and overseas in Canadian Forces VIP aircrafts. So what brought the police sniffing around Russell's door? Well, the break-ins in Tweed had started in 2007, many right on Cozy Cove Lane. 2 sexual assaults had occurred in Tweed in a short span of time after Russell was promoted to wing commander at Trenton, with evidence of the culprit returning to the scene of the crime multiple times.
He's just got an itch.
One night he's there, the next night he's fucking there again. What the fuck?
Really loves his job.
Yeah. God. Russell broke into a woman's house, blindfolded her, and tied her to a chair. He cut off her clothes, choked, beat, and sexually assaulted her, and photographed her for 2.5 hours.
So that lady's name is Laurie Massicott, and she actually has a big part of the story after the trial ends, which I'll get into later on.
I think she was one of the ones on the thing I was watching too.
That would make sense. Yep. Yeah, she definitely put it out there who she was and what happened to her.
When the woman asked if he was going to kill her, he said, "Corey,
aren't you Russell? You're Russell Williams."
Yeah, but you can just do it for the here.
No need for that.
That's pretty good. After the second sexual assault, the police canvassed the area, but Russ wasn't home. His neighbor, a lifelong citizen of Tweed, Larry Jones, was asked by the OPP who lived next door, and Larry said,
"Well, that's Russell Williams, commander at CFB Trenton."
The officer chuckled and said,
"Well, I guess no need to interview him."
Dun, dun, dun.
So essentially you could, I guess perception's everything, right?
Mm-hmm. So right here is where... Nice neighborhood. Good locks. Still not good enough. Victoria's Secret 32B. You wore this 2 nights ago, didn't you? Red lace. Special occasion?
He sniffs the fabric.
Not lustily, but clinically, like he's cataloging a sample. He turns to the bed and begins laying out items in a ritualistic order. Woman's underwear, camisole, sheer robe.
You always fold them so neatly. It's a shame you'll never know how good you look from here.
He begins undressing, folding his clothes with precision. Down to his socks. He slips on the bra, then the panties. Adjusts the bra straps. Looks in the mirror. Tilts his head with a soft, demonic smirk.
Almost. It's almost perfect.
He picks up a small digital camera from the dresser. A red light blinks.
Smile for the Colonel. Wednesday, April 14th, 2:17 a.m. Target, female, mid-20s, lives alone. Took entry through back window. No signs of alarm system. Collection acquired. 2 bras, 4 pairs of panties, 1 robe, pink. Mission accomplished.
He sets the camera down. Sits on the edge of the bed slowly. Hands folded in his lap. Still dressed in stolen lingerie. Breathing calm.
They'll never see this. Not the uniform, not the medals, not the monster.
He stands, begins folding the lingerie with obsessive care, and places each one of his own plastic bags, each labeled in block letters. Wellington Street, April 14th. He dresses again in his black clothes, quiet and efficient.
Until next time. Closet scene. And then it goes into the next part. Larry's daughter had seen a man running away in the shadows at one point too. Jones describes Williams as...
Who's Jones?
That's the same guy, Larry Jones.
Larry Jones.
Yeah.
Well, I thought he was a kind of a loner because he never really had any friends there to talk to speak of.
It's actually kind of close what the guy sounded like.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
You're dialing in.
Sometimes I get it. Sometimes I feel things.
I hear you.
I feel you.
I will feel you.
Settle down there, Williams.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, he's really channeling Williams right
now. The Ontario Provincial Police were sort of hyper-focused on Larry as their suspect for a little while.
Hey,
with that creepy voice, I get it.
As the guy that does the least amount of research here, I have a question. Why did he change his name back from Savka to Williams?
Yeah, I'm not too sure.
There was a story I read that went into it, but I ignored it because I'd already put so much into this. I didn't want to make it like a 4-hour episode. So
that's fair.
There is, I believe, an explanation for that.
He didn't want to be a murderer under the Sovka name because he respected it too much. I don't know. It was way earlier than that, probably.
That's a good guess. That's why you heard it here first.
And we're always right on Canada's Crawl Space.
Sean will apologize next episode.
Got some redactions today. All right, we'll get into the murder victims. Corporal Marie France Como lived about 30 kilometers from CFB Trenton. She was 38 years old when she was murdered. Her former boyfriend, Alain Planté, describes her as a free spirit who wanted to travel around the world. He's like a French Canadian.
Inside, she was an artist, a bohemian in love with life in general, Curiosity was one of her big things. She wanted to discover the world. She wanted to taste every meal that was available on the planet.
God damn it. I was trying not to laugh. Como was hired as a military flight attendant who, before her death, had been a crew member on the aircraft carrying Prime Minister Harper while on a state visit to the Far East.
She flew from Trenton.
This is still the same.
Oh, this is the French Canadian guy?
Yeah, sorry, it's both.
Okay. Hold on. Let me channel my inner Frenchman again. She flew from the Trenton over to the Pacific to go to Japan, and from there, when they come back, they flew over to the Atlantic. So she went around the world.
Marie France's body was...
That's like Justin Timberlake. That's like, the Love Guru. The Love Guru when Justin Timberlake played a French hockey player.
Oh, yeah.
That's like as caliber as that right there, yeah.
Marie France's body was found in her home on November 25th, 2009, 3 days after that trip. The cause of death was found to be asphyxiation. That's where it is. It was the Fifth Estate about him. And I had the subtitles on, right? And it said she died of his fixation, which is that's also accurate.
Yeah.
So we could probably take a wild guess as who that plane, who that pilot was, right?
Bet you his name rhymed with Brussels.
Who's that? Oh, I get it. No, just kidding.
So, after learning that she lived alone, Mr. Williams broke into her home, and then he returned a week later to hide in the basement until she fell asleep.
Weird.
He trained for this.
He did.
Holy fuck.
He had a certain set of skills.
Holy shit.
So, Como went down to the basement to look for one of her cats, which happened to be staring at Mr. Williams from his hiding place behind the furnace.
There's somebody there.
Meow! So his face was covered, and she screamed at him, called him a bastard, and then that prompted him to hit her in the head with the flashlight several times. As when she fell, he restrained her as she bled badly from head injuries. He bound her naked body to a post, took 2 photos, which showed her face and her mouth covered with duct tape that he brought, and her body bound in rope. He then took her to the bedroom and repeatedly raped her, videotaping and photographing it all, while she pleaded for her life over and over again.
This is Marie France?
Yeah.
Yep.
And her death was first classified as suicide?
Yeah.
You're skipping ahead.
He's still going over his stuff.
Yeah, but I'm just shocked by how that could be.
We can talk about it in a little.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
You're doing what I do to Sean to me. So he took a total of 57 photos of the attack. And it was the duct tape he put over her mouth is eventually what caused her to die. That was the asphyxiation.
So, as Corey mentioned, her death was first classified as a suicide. But, I don't know how that happened.
I just imagine the police walk in, they're like, yeah, I think she killed herself. And they're like, are you sure? She looks like she's got tape on her body. She's bound and gagged.
That's how I'd do it if I was going to do it.
I didn't ever find anything that said that, but yeah. I'm with Corey.
That it was. Where did you see that it was originally classified?
Oh, it's right on Wikipedia.
Oh, interesting.
Yep.
Citation needed.
Oh, it's there. I followed the ones that I use.
Yeah, and he followed it right too.
And it's just, I think it was just one of the initial news reports that came out.
Crazy.
Oh, interesting.
Because so it would have been her death was announced as a suicide before anything else was probably put out.
Yeah, but still, just the circumstances of how she died.
It could have also been because they didn't want. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, there's too much There would be too much speculation. Taking guesses.
Weird.
All right. It was reclassified when the police started to question all of the suspicious activity in these areas. They weren't putting them together yet, but they were like, there's a lot of shit happening. There's a lot of stuff coming in. At the same time as the body was being examined by forensics in the home, Williams was doing a photo op with his hands cuffed behind his back, with a couple of his military buddies being dragged out by the people who worked for the United Way as a photo op,
Foreshadowing.
Yeah. Russell wrote a letter of condolences to Marie France's family, offering his help in any way he could. Tell us you did it.
That's messed up. Like, that's not as messed up as Clifford Olson writing to the families of his victims being like terrible about it, but that's still. But so this murder happened in November, December 15th of that same year, 2009. Russell Williams welcomed the Olympic torch relay to CFB Trenton. There's an article I read that said he even may have carried the torch at one point. So, Canadian hero.
All right.
in women's lingerie.
He may have been wearing some.
I mean, probably underneath. He probably had a pair on every day. Probably.
I get into a little bit about that.
Oh, nice. Okay. All right. So 27-year-old Jessica Lloyd lived in a house Russell passed every day while traveling from Tweed to Trenton. Her brother Andy describes her as friendly and vivacious.
She was very, very witty and very outgoing. Even people didn't know. Friends of mine she'd just meet. She'd be best friends with them within half an hour. So yeah, very outgoing, very, very funny.
Jessica had just gotten home from an evening out on January 10th, 2010. She sent a final text to a friend saying, "Night, night."
Could I get you to redo that quote, but in like Trump's voice? Very, very funny.
I can do the next one.
I know. Just the wording of it. The very, very funny.
Oh.
The Lyle Barker one. This one coming up. He it's like this is word for word from what he sounded like on the thing. It's very hard to understand what he's getting at times, just so you know. You'll see from what you're trying to say.
Yes,
he's talking he's doing quotes about his cousin at one point and saying, and I said the same, like it's anyways. We'll get there. Where were we?
At 3 a.m.
At 3 a.m., two local men were driving south on Highway 37 to Belleville. Unbeknownst to them at the time, they also drove right past Jessica's house. It was frigid cold that early morning. Lyle Barker rode in the passenger seat.
Oh, I was just more or less looking to see, if I could see a wolf or something. Like, I'm a wildlife buff, eh? So I'm always looking, and even when I'm driving, I'm looking. I was just looking to see if there's anything out poking around, and just happened to see the vehicle.
That was like fucking really, really fucking good. You did the right. Anyways. Lyle saw an SUV parked out in the field, sort of behind Jessica's house.
It was very odd because you never see anything like that in that time of year, it just didn't seem right. Like there was SUV shouldn't have been there. That's what my cousin said. Like, no, we had a said I had a shun down my spine. I said, yeah, I did too. And something's not right here.
It's fucking perfect. That was so fucking good. The inflection and everything.
Okay, was fucking out of it. Okay, it was pretty cooked.
Hi.
Andy Lloyd got a call from his mother the next day saying Jessica hadn't made it into work. He went to her house, but nothing looked out of place. Literally, her purse, ID, cell phone, everything a person never wants to leave the house without was there. A massive search was done, including a search and rescue team from CFB Trenton. So he would have known. He probably was the one that's like, send it out.
Yep. I'll help however I can.
Yeah. The biggest problem at this point was that none of the cases were being connected to each other. They were kind of just like, there's a lot of weird shit happening. But they weren't like, maybe these ones all the way over here in Belleville and here in Orleans are connected to, they weren't doing all that work yet.
Hadn't connected the dots.
Yeah. Lyle Barker and his cousin saw missing persons posters of Jessica around her home on Highway 37 and remembered seeing the SUV in the field, and they went to the police.
Which, for as stoned as they sounded, is kind of surprising.
They were actually like country, like bumpkins.
Oh, reg workers?
No, I wouldn't say that. They were like hauling or they were picking up a bunch of stuff. Maybe farmers. Maybe there were farmers in the area.
That could be.
But they didn't say
they can do drugs too.
They were just trucking through, right? Like, Or a
But good
little
for them,
little more to
anyways.
Run. Yeah. I don't know what. Yeah. Anyways, Andy Lloyd, is that where we are?
No, since it had not snowed.
Since it had not snowed, and the temperatures were still well below the freezing your nutsack to a metal pole temps.
Have you done that?
No, I've always wanted to.
Let's all try together. Let's try together this year. We'll all get together and just stand in front of a metal pole each.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Calling in sick that day,
Not nearly
guys.
as bad as I thought it would.
I feel like I know you guys more.
The same pole? Should we do the same pole?
Same pole.
Oh, that's
One
what I
side?
assumed.
Yeah. Well, I thought we'd do 3 separate
We're
poles.
maypoling it.
I'm good with that.
Maypoling.
We need one more guy then. There's still one side of the pole unballed.
It depends how big the pole is.
Oh, let's go for a big pole. We're all getting older. Our balls are getting droopier and bigger.
Okay. So anyways, the police had found tire tracks exactly where Lyle had said the SUV was parked. These tire tracks were very distinctive. There were only a few, if that were purchased in the area. The OPP canvassed all motorists using Highway 37 from 7 p.m. on February 4th to 6 a.m. the next day. Russell, fortunately for us, was driving his Pathfinder when an officer noticed his treads resembled the ones left at the crime scene, and they were confirmed a match.
Well done, officer.
Yeah, because he could have been driving his other vehicle too,
And
which
I couldn't be a cop. I'm not observant enough.
they train you for that,
Yeah, well.
I'm sure. Although we were talking about tunnel vision earlier, so. On February 7th, 2010, Russell got a call from the Ontario Provincial Police in Ottawa and asked to come in to answer some questions. Williams originally thought they were going to ask him about his neighbor, Larry Jones. And I think this is where we would be putting the next...
Put the confession or
Yeah,
interrogation in?
Well, no, I have a third, I have an actual interrogation clip that I'm going to get up and everything, like him actually doing it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I have it all written out. I was going to record, we were going to like act it out, and I was like, no, this might be better just hearing him. But it's like going into some of the death, kill. Anyways, you'll hear it. I feel I said that a lot this episode. Williams confessed to the murders of Jessica Lloyd and Marie-France Como, along with so much more, during the 10-hour police interview. Where are we? Oh, yeah. He gave details of sexual assaults in Tweed, along with 82 break-ins and thefts, some in Ottawa within walking distance to his home in Orleans.
So 61 of the 82 break-and enters were either undetected or were not reported.
Oh, shit.
So he was
He
really
admitted to them.
Sang for nothing.
So then all those people that heard about this were like,
As the details came out, yeah. So he would pick locks, which we learned he could do that from a young age.
Yeah.
And he just pushed through window screens if people left their windows open. Pick locks, push through window screens, and often he would just walk in through windows and doors that were left open because they were in a smaller town where nobody locked their door.
Yeah,
Fewer people locked their doors. In many cases, the victims didn't even know they'd been burglarized and didn't call the police. He broke into 48 different homes in the Belleville Tweed area. One he hit 9 separate times.
What?
He found something and he liked it.
You go to the same house 9 times.
It was I was on the 6th visit to that particular house at 1:30 a.m. He watched as a young woman stripped and stepped into the shower. So then Williams, stripped naked as well, broke into her home, walked to her bedroom, and stole her underwear. Like
He was why did he have to be naked?
Because
he got naked outside.
The mood strikes.
you gotta be prepared.
I'm not against being naked, but he's like, she's taking a shower. Now's my chance
To be naked in her room.
And he's taking his clothes off and then he has to still sneak in, get to the bedroom.
Take her underwear.
What I'm saying is it's an unnecessary.
It's not efficient,
step.
but no. He had his rituals.
God damn. In the early morning of October 8th, Williams led investigators to the body of Jessica Lloyd. Russell told police where they could find a buttload of evidence. Hidden keepsakes he kept inside his home in Ottawa. Like, that means his wife is right around them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He told Jim Smith where they could find thousands of images he took of Lloyd and Como and the 2 other women he sexually assaulted. On October 8th, 2010, Williams pleaded guilty to all charges.
So it said he's likely the first ever person in Canada to plead guilty to 2 counts of first-degree murder. Other people have done 1, but never 2 before.
Oh. Well, given his status and his job, truly shocking details started coming out, and they were immediately reported on in local and national news. Details such as waking a new mother in her home with a blow to the head while she and her baby were asleep.
So he beat her, bound her, and blindfolded her with a pillowcase, and then fondled her while taking pictures of her naked. And 2 hours later, he's like, I'm done, and just left.
Really?
Jesus. And was revealed in these reports that he had pedophilic tendencies. Like, imagine being a corporal, leader of, Trenton.
4,000 people. And
pedophilic tendencies.
Well, I mean, there's a leader of 400 million with pedophilic tendencies, so...
This is true.
So, 4,000 is a drop in the bucket compared to that.
They thought he died, didn't they?
Well, there was like a rumor online, but...
And then he was just fucking...
He's just old.
Golfing?
I mean, if he did... I mean, he's old as fuck. He'll die sooner than later.
Yeah.
So this is part of the Jessica Lloyd murder. So she was cooperating with him entirely to try and save her life. And he told her that if she cooperated, she'd live. But he said during his investigation or interrogation that he was going to kill her already. At one point, she asked him, "If I die, will you tell my mom that I love her?" And to continue, to do that to somebody else, just fucking inhuman.
Jeez, yeah, right.
So yeah, to kill her, he knocked her out by hitting her over the head with a flashlight, which seemed to be his main weapon. Strangled her with a rope, then put her body in the garage and dumped her in the countryside 3 days later.
Oh, he stored her for a bit.
Yep.
Jesus. Jesus. Russell kept detailed track of police reports about his crimes. He logged them, kept photos and videos, and even left notes for his victims. He left a note on one 12-year-old girl's computer saying, "Merci."
He also, on one of his souvenir photos, wrote "Merci beaucoup" to a picture of himself with his penis strapped to a sex toy he stole from a 24-year-old Ottawa victim in June of 2008. So he was polite.
I guess. Yeah. If it's nothing else, he was polite. He took and stored literally thousands of photos on his computers. He attempted suicide in prison by stuffing a toilet paper tube down his throat.
That's creative.
If only
Too bad there's a fucking hole in the middle of it.
Hole.
Yeah.
How is he doing it?
I mean, I guess he could try to fold it.
Fold it, maybe,
Yeah, it'd be hilarious if we just put it straight down and just kept breathing through the hole in the tube.
This isn't working. It's uncomfortable, though.
Yeah. Crown attorney Robert Morrison presented numerous pictures of Williams dressed in his stolen bras and underwear.
Look at our social media for those pictures.
Yeah,
some of those.
I'll be putting some more out during you've seen. There's a few more out now.
So a lot of his pictures, he was often lying on the beds of his victims, masturbating, as you do.
As one does.
As he does, anyways.
Yeah.
So there were photos of him wearing stained pink underwear of a girl under what looked like his Air Force issued pants. It was suggested that he was wearing the stained pink panties to work at the base he commanded.
There we go.
There was photos of him lying in bed surrounded by stuffed toys and panties of little girls, or him wearing the negligees and camisoles mentioned earlier. In all of the photos, I was going to say the weird part, but all of it's weird, but his expression was always stern, like he was like being inspected, like he was on parade.
Mm-hmm.
On New Year's Day of 2008, he broke into the home of in an Ottawa neighborhood and sprayed semen onto a 15-year-old girl's dresser. He then took a picture of himself with the girl's makeup brush touching his dick.
God damn it.
And it doesn't seem like he took that brush, so very likely she used that brush unknowingly. So
Just sigh.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say.
But the odd thing is, like, they didn't get DNA evidence from the semen he left there. Like, I don't know if his semen was just corrupted and they couldn't do it. I don't know. That seems. In fact, he sprayed semen on somebody's dresser.
Yeah.
You'd think you'd be able to collect that.
Was that simply because he wasn't on file? Like they collected it, but there was nothing to compare it to? So.
Well, it literally says forensic experts were unable to get DNA evidence.
Huh.
Maybe they didn't. Maybe was that one reported?
I assume so, because
like, what if that was him just admitting it, and then some 15-year-old girl's like remembers cleaning some weird thing up off her thing and is like, oh.
Well, and that could be by the time like. Maybe she got up and started cleaning it off, and then her parents are like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, there was a pattern to the photos he would take during a break-in. He would photograph the bedroom of the victim, the underwear in the dresser. Then he would arrange the underwear neatly on the bed or on the floor, and then he would model them, and then he would ejaculate.
In that precise order. Yeah.
Another ritual of his was to turn his back to the camera and peer back over his shoulder, which is
like a sly little girl.
But the pictures we're posting do not show the close-ups of his penis protruding from the women's underwear.
I'll find them. Don't worry.
Search high and low. So he collected hundreds of panties and bras from his break-ins. There were so many that he twice had to take his trophies to a field in Ottawa and burn them because he was running out of space. He was also obsessed with gathering personal information about his victims, often taking pictures of documents that identified them or of the photos of the family and friends they had in their room. And when he couldn't identify the girls he targeted, he would refer to him in his computer as the mysterious little girls. So yeah, of the photographic and video evidence that he took, they didn't end up showing any of the videos because he videotaped the murders.
Oh, okay.
They would describe them, but they were just like, these are fucking grisly. And
they didn't show them during the trial at all?
No. Like,
trust us.
Well, I read about even like the defense lawyers, like they limited who in the law firm could even see those because they were so messed up.
Was it trial by judge or trial by jury?
I don't know. I've only ever heard the judge referenced.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think there was a jury.
Yeah, no, I think it was a judge. Yeah. Justice Robert F. Scott sentenced Williams to on October 22nd, 2010, to 2 concurrent life sentences with no chance of parole for 25 years.
So altogether, there was 88 charges.
Wow.
So there's 2 for the first-degree murder. Then he got 10 years for each of the 2 charges of sexual assault and 2 charges of forcible confinement. And he was also sentenced to 1 year for each of the other 82 lesser charges he faced for all the break-ins he did. His sentence included being prohibited for life from possessing weapons, registered for life as a sex offender, submit DNA samples to the police databank, so if he comes on another dresser, they'll know. And he had to pay a $100 victim surcharge for each of the charges for a total of $8,800. That seems pretty light to me.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. But I guess the time is what's most important. So what is his total sentence?
25 years to life.
Yeah, but it's 2 concurrent.
No.
So plus...
Well, he's not getting out.
Well,
that's what it is, right?
He has a possibility of parole after 25.
I know,
but he was sentenced to 1 year per, so isn't that 82 years?
Yeah, but those are all serving at the same time.
Life is life with possibility of parole after 25, I guess.
Yeah, yes. So they, with the crimes, they could have went for a dangerous offender, but they didn't go for that because it would have just extended the trial that he'd already pled guilty to, and the belief is the amount of evidence that they have is enough that he'll never get parole.
When is he eligible for parole? What would his first year eligible for parole be?
35?
Yeah. Jeepers, that doesn't seem...
Yeah, it's coming quick.
10 more years.
Yeah. Williams' uniform was destroyed through burning by the Canadian forces.
Apparently, that's very rare that they do that. So you really got to be a monster for them to.
Which he was. Mm-hmm. His medals were also destroyed later, and his Pathfinder was crushed and scrapped. Take it away, Jesse.
So here I go.
Yeah.
So he was obviously removed from the military, stripped him of his rank and his medals, but he still has a right to his pension.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
Give that to anybody else. Victims? Give it to his wife. Just throw it to his wife at least.
Well, so that's where I'm going next.
All right,
with this.
sorry, I'm just going to listen.
So that Laurie Mascott that we mentioned earlier that was raped and abused by Mr. Williams, in 2014, she brought a court case against several people. So she alleged in filed court documents that Mary Elizabeth Harriman, Mr. Russell Williams' wife, was aware of her husband's illicit conduct, but did not report that conduct to the police.
This would make a lot more sense why he wants to keep the impact from his wife.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Also
to just do it in general, but because then she doesn't have to go up there to say anything or, you know.
Well, and
anyways, go on. Sorry.
Get into it. Mascott also claims her assailant's longtime spouse gained financially from this illicit conduct by acquiring Williams' assets after he was captured, including his half of the couple's new Ottawa townhome. Mascott claims also seek damage from the Ontario government for the alleged negligence of the provincial police. She says the OPP should have warned her Tweed neighborhood that after the Jane Doe was attacked in her home in 2009, which was less than 2 weeks before Mascott was ambushed, the police carried out their investigation in a manner which placed the value of the criminal investigation over their duty to protect the plaintiff by allowing women to be vulnerable to further sexual assaults. They did this by choosing not to warn potential victims like Miss Mascott. Her claims... Oh, sorry.
No, I was going to say that. Yeah, that's... I'm on her side.
Her claims also criticizes authorities for leaving her partially naked and bound during the early hours of their investigation. They referred to her as crazy over the police radio and treating her with disbelief. In her most damning allegation, Mascott, who at the point of this story was 49, she accused the OPP of initially excluding her neighbor as a potential suspect due to his position as a colonel, which we heard the quote about.
Yep, they did that.
She eventually settled out of court with the province, later on the police and Russell's wife. So it didn't fully go to court, but there was enough there that
they had to settle.
Yeah. So that's wild.
So the head of the Heart and Stroke Foundation.
Mm-hmm.
You heard it. All this information is online anyway, so it's like we're not.
So what evidence did she have to support the fact that she thinks that the wife was in on it, though?
Well, because it didn't really go to trial, nothing really came out. But it just alleges that she basically financially benefited from.
Absolutely.
And she continued to go to her husband's to see him in prison after the fact. Took forever for them to get divorced. They still had some strong ties even after this.
She probably wore the underwear too.
Maybe.
Well, I mean, when somebody offers that kind of support,
go out and get me a new pair. I need a new pair to wear.
He was
Russie.
Sorry. There is some. Maybe he was bringing it back, and she was wearing it too. Who knows? Maybe she was a sick fuck.
Yeah.
Well, and Paul Bernardo and Carla Molka, there is a thing for that.
Mm-hmm. But she was never investigated. They never really put too much into investigating.
No, because I think when he said that line is straight from the confession. There, I want to. What are the impact?
Yeah,
lessen the impact.
I'm sure they would still have investigated her, though, regardless of what he said.
Well, they probably did, or they just took everything that he said and didn't need to.
Yeah, it's we have our criminal here, right. And then I don't believe
he confessed to things they didn't know about.
Yeah,
and best of my knowledge, there was no criminal follow up with her, but there's enough weirdness that she had to pay out Miss Mascott some money.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
What was the payout? Do we know?
No, since it wasn't in court, it's not public record.
I see. Yeah, it's just all settled.
Yeah.
Oh man, and that one's done finally. God,
researching this, like, by the time I was done that, I was like, I just feel gross as a human.
Russell Williams.
You're welcome to my life all the time.
I believe that Russell Williams was
done
what we
the
were gonna
vampire
tackle
rapist.
next. Oh yeah, the vampire rapist. That's a good one.
Wayne Clifford Bowden. That's not even the next one, but I'm done all this information.
I haven't started with that one. I just looked up the Mr. Gerard or whatever, the Katana Killer.
Yeah, we'll see how much, like, because I have about 3 pages on the one. We'll see how much I can get of pages worth on this guy, and maybe it can be both of them for like a Halloween split. Like it'll be like 2 separate episodes, but like shorter kind of maybe. We'll just see how much we rant.
Yeah.
Corey's like,
it could
no
happen.
deal.
We might not
no
even touch on the
guarantees."
subject.
We know ultimately that is your goal.
Yeah, ultimately. We'll have an episode one day where we don't even touch on the subject. What, it's been 2 hours? Oh, we got to end the episode. What was this about?
Oh, yeah. So, anything else? It's pretty good timing here.
That is good time.
We're at just under an hour.
Oh, wow, we did good.
Yeah.
Corey, I blame you for not talking enough.
I don't think
you know what?
Intercepted enough.
Well,
interjected.
Intercepted. You didn't intercept my information.
You didn't steal the paper from me and start reading it yourself.
That's my job.
I thought, like if we get to the information quicker and then I start fucking around, then people get hooked. They'll be like, oh, now I need to know about it. If I just fuck around too much at the beginning, people will be like, oh, we'll never get to the information. I'm out. So we get in the information, then I fuck around. Maybe if I fuck around a little bit more strategically, then people will be like, okay, now there's more information. We'll pull them in, we'll draw them in, and then we'll fuck around.
You're overthinking
whatever
this,
your
man.
heart desires.
Yep. Mike, I gotta fuck around strategically.
I like how it's like a game for you. It's nothing to do with murder. It's like, how can I get off the rails today?
Psychologically manipulating us and the audience.
True crime's important, but fucking around is even more important, unfortunately.
Equally and more. Well.
Oh, hey, everybody. You can follow us on Instagram. You can follow us on Facebook. We have a YouTube channel as well.
We have 4 subscribers on YouTube, so get somebody subscribe to YouTube because I
have a TikTok as well, but just nothing on it.
Yeah, we need to start using TikTok.
And
I collected them all. I also own canadascrawlspace.com, so that's good.
Yes, which we'll do something with someday.
Yeah.
One day, for sure.
We just need people to listen.
Please. Tell your
how
friend.
we keep getting sponsors with like the lower listening base we have is beyond me, but thank you to our sponsors for continuing to support us.
Thank you for the CPAP machine.
Well, yeah. Oh yeah.
Specifically the Taylor Swift and
Travis
Kelce CPAP machine.
That money's going to go towards
their wedding.
They're paying us. We're not giving it back to them.
All we got was a CPAP machine.
Well, no, because somebody's got to buy the CPAP machine.
It's shaped like a hug.
So the CPAP machine proceeds are going to the wedding. The sponsorship money we got is going, I don't know, probably to like a clubhouse from fucking Pitch Kitchen, maybe. Fairhaven.
I thought you meant like a clubhouse for us to hang out in.
No, like a clubhouse sandwich. We don't make that kind of money.
So do we each get a CPAP machine or just one to share?
No, to share. There's only 85 of them. They're not going to give one to each of us.
I thought there was 87.
No, it was 85, I think it was. Wasn't it 85? What's Travis Kelce's number?
I have no idea.
Travis Kelce.
I swear it was 87.
Maybe it is. Whatever Travis Kelce's number is.
Swifties out there, what is Travis Kelce's
all you
number?
Swifties listening at the end of this episode.
What?
I'm checking.
Don't you have the script on your phone still?
Well, I'd have to. Yeah, I can go look.
He is number. Why is he not coming up as first when I ask for number?
87. It's 87.
Fuck. Aha! There you go. God, you found that.
Corey,
fast.
you're a cunt.
Well,
that's why you're the Google man. I'm just the reading man.
That's why I'm the guy who gets things right.
But I could have found that way faster. Travis Kelce number 87. Yes, that's why it was 87 units.
Thank you.
Heard it here.
One for each number of Travis Kelce.
Not for how much how many fans of Taylor Swift there are?
Well, there's substantially more than 87. At least 89.
What do you think those CPAP machines retail for?
Fucking $1,400 probably. Something like that, I'd say.
Could be.
I'd say.
Would this specific one be covered?
The question is, how much are people going to pay? Because I didn't actually mention how much they have to pay for the CPAP machines.
Do they get a discount?
Well, with our code, yeah, which I didn't give either. I did a very bad job of allowing people to buy the CPAP machines.
You can give the code right now if you want.
Oh, well, here, let me generate.
And then I'll cut it out. I'll cut it out and put it at the end of the other.
Let me go on to our sponsor.
Bring back your voice again.
Oh.
I gotta generate a code for
It's so hot in here.
I'm not taking off all my clothes.
We've been.
You'll see my.
I wasn't asking yet.
You'll see my underwear, my camisole.
We've been 2.5 hours, a little more.
Okay, I'm just on our sponsorship page
Not
here.
bad.
I just got to generate
In a small room together.
Closed in.
All right, I've
Cozy.
generated a code. Generating promo code right now, everybody. Just hang tight with me.
I thought you said you generated a code.
I'm generating a code right now. You can't just the code has to be like valid on the sponsorship page or else.
Use the code crawlspace69.
Well,
there,
no.
I just generated a code.
Yeah, but that code won't do anything. It has to be an actual. It has to be an actual code
for our actual product.
Yeah, for the CPAP machines.
But Sean's
website.
What does this code give them?
Well, this is for 15% off.
Okay.
It's always for 15% off. Anytime you use a sponsorship code, it's for 15% off.
It's always never more, never less.
If you want 15% off, but Sean's internet sucks down here.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Or you just need to be on the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, that's why. I'm not on the Wi-Fi.
That's okay.
Be better.
Okay, but I can SEO friendly. Yeah.
We could like end the episode and then we could just do
and then do the code. Do the code.
Like right after.
Just end the episode, no code at all. Just leave them waiting for a code that never appears.
All right, try to stay alive till next time.
Okay, the code is
Stop right now.